John 8, verses 10 and 11. When Jesus had lifted up himself and saw none but the woman, he said unto her, Woman, where are those thine accusers? Have no man condemned thee? She said, No man, Lord. And Jesus said unto her, Neither do I condemn thee. Go and sin no more. According to the scripture, religious scholars and Pharisees, knowing the law of Moses, brought a woman to Jesus who was caught in the very act of adultery. They put her in the midst of the crowd, ensuring that everyone would see and hear their accusation. They inquired, Moses says, stone one for such an act as this. But what do you say? Jesus stooped down and scribbled on the ground as they continued their ranting against the woman. He stood up and spoke very brief words. He that is without sin, throw the first stone. Then he stooped back down and resumed scribbling. They began to leave, one by one. Afterward, he stood up and asked, Where are they accusing you? Have no man accused you? She answers, No. He says, Neither do I. Go and sin no more. There are those who try to pull us down, looking at our lives, paying no attention to their own. One sin is just as bad as another. For Jesus said, If we have broken one commandment, we have broken them all. We must first cast the beam from our own eye. Then we can see clearly to cast the mote from someone else's eye. God is a forgiving God. He sees our heart. We must remember when we see the sin of others, the Lord also sees ours as well. Let us switch our spiritual, restore each other in the spirit of meekness, and not be so quick to be accusers of one another. When we come to Him in sincerity and humility, asking for forgiveness, He will quickly forgive and grant us freedom.
Set me free.